And by self-love, that I mean, like, so what if you've got wrinkles? So what if you've got stretch marks? So what if you're not as skinny as you were in high school? So what if you don't fit in the pants you fit into 6 months ago? Accept it. As long as you try to be as healthy as you can be within your body's limitations, that's what's important. As long as you try. If you have a lack of self-confidence and you're trying to improve yourself, that should be enough for you to love yourself. Just to put in the effort for yourself. Now imagine if your self-confidence was someone else. Okay? So say
in 1 mile, keep right onto US 59 south towards Houston.
Say you have a love, say that yourself is your child, okay? Well, sure, we should love ourselves as much as we love our children, but you think you can't love anybody more than your children, right? But if you don't love yourself, not only are you doing a detriment to your children by not teaching them to love themselves, but you, sorry, I'm just gonna get over it. Sorry, just traffic. So not only are you doing a detriment to your children by not teaching them how to love themselves.
Keep right onto US 59 south towards Houston.
But you wouldn't want that for them. Okay, here's what I'm saying. You wouldn't want anybody to feel bad about your children. You wouldn't want anybody to talk bad about your children. You wouldn't want anybody to not love your children. Anybody, the teachers, the cashier at the grocery store. You want to have your child be loved by the world. So why would you want less for yourself? Why would you treat yourself worse than you would your children? Does that make sense? So you would give your child
for 60
everything.
miles, continue on US 59 south.
You would give your child everything. And I'm not saying don't be self-sacrificing for your children. Obviously, you know, if your kid's starving, don't get your hair and nails done in the salon. You know, priorities. But I'm just saying, like, you would love your child. You should love yourself the same way. Okay? I think that's part of it too. And it's not just about children. It's just pick somebody that you love and how you wouldn't want them to be talked badly about. So why would you talk badly about yourself? Okay, so this is really funny. Every time I start vlogging, somebody calls me. That's why there was a break in the conversation. And I don't really remember where I left off. I think I was just telling you guys where I get my self-confidence from. I think I've said this before, and I kind of feel like maybe I make it as like a joke. Like maybe I make it a little lighthearted. I don't know. Can you guys even see me? The screen is so dark. I know that sometimes I make it like a little lighthearted, or I kind of like laugh it off, but I've not trying to be conceited at all, not even in the slightest. But I find my face visually appealing. Now, it's just that when I grew up, when I was a teenager, I was 16, and the only thing I ever got was a pimple right here. Like, very rarely did I get any other blemishes on my face. And then, when I was little, I had, like, my nickname was Baby Snow, because I had, like, really blonde, white hair, and very, very pale complexion, and rosy cheeks, and big, round, rosy cheeks, and I was, like, a little chubster. The year before I was born, my mother had a stillborn, so I was just, like, you know, everybody's little doll, a precious little thingy. And I was told that forever. I was told, like, how beautiful I was, how cute I was, you know. And then when I became a teenager, I got a lot of, you have such a pretty face, if only you could lose some weight. Well, to me, I was like, well, what does that have to do with anything? Is my face going to be more pretty if I was skinny? Why, because I'd have cheekbones? Who knows? Maybe I'll end up with this big round face on a skinny body, and I look like a Q-tip. We don't know. We will never know, because I have never been skinny. You know what I'm saying? But again, I mentioned it before, that I like my uniqueness. We're all unique. But I mentioned it earlier in the vlog that when I met Garth Brooks, he remembered me, and I know he remembered me because I'm a memorable person, and I'm not trying to be conceited again. My sister Jane pointed it out. She's like, there are, 300 skinny girls with brown hair at AHRC, but there is only one fat blonde girl, or 2 or 3, so you're gonna remember them, Oh, great. What happened? What happened? 7, 3. Am I not recording? That's so weird. That is so weird. Okay, so I don't know what you just heard or saw or what. I swear it says I'm recording. Yeah, it says I'm recording. I was recording that whole time. The screen just went blank on me. Like the time came up and everything. Anyhow, I'm all over the place. So, my self-confidence comes from trying my hardest to be successful at everything that I've tried to be successful at. I make a joke that the only thing I can't do is save money and lose weight. But you know what? I have saved money and I have lost weight. I don't find those things fun in life, so I'm not going to do them anymore. But a lot of people equal thinness to healthiness. And though that I may be healthier if I lose some weight, again, what is going on? Okay, so
in 14 miles, keep left to merge onto I-69 South.
Will do. I unplugged it because I'm thinking maybe it got too hot for being plugged in, and I'm so sorry it's bouncy. I got that new gooseneck phone holder. Until I just watched the video, I didn't realize how bouncy it was because I ain't looking at the camera. So I apologize if you got motion sickness. Don't worry, I'll put a warning in there. But anyway, the time kept coming back up, like the lock screen kept coming back up, and I was like, why is the lock screen coming up? Like, I don't understand why that's happening. Can I do that? You guys see me enough if I do that? Oh, where'd I go? Where'd I go? There we go. Ooh, bright. She's very bright. Ooh, that's too dark. That's very bright. Too dark. Too dark. Too bright. Too dark. Okay, anyway. Okay. So, the reason that I have self-confidence is because even the things that I failed at in life, and I mean fail like I wasn't successful at, I didn't like blow up my house or anything, like failed. But even the things that I wasn't successful at in life, I felt a success because I tried. First of all, I went out there and I tried. That's one thing. Putting yourself out there like this YouTube channel. So if in another year this YouTube channel doesn't grow any further, and maybe now it just isn't growing, I'm not making the revenue that I was before, do I quit because that's the case? No, because just like anything, I know there's ups and downs, and I know that trying for me is succeeding. I didn't ever really expect it to grow as fast as it did, so the fact that it slowed down in its growth is okay. I'm now on par with where I thought I would be had it not burst up, if that makes sense. Anyway, so putting myself out there, that already is a win. Trying, a win. Having the confidence in yourself to know I'm not gonna make a YouTube channel on parkour. So if you guys don't know what parkour is, that's sort of that ninja type aerobics where the guys climb up the walls and flip over. I'm not gonna do that because I know that that's past my limitations. I will not be successful at that. I love to dance and I was pretty good at it. I hurt myself dancing, so now I'm like apprehensive about doing it because I really can't afford to be laid up for another 14 weeks. So I'm not letting the fear get over me because when I get the urge, I dance. But to like just go out there and dance just to show you, that's something different. when the Spirit moves me, I guess is what I should say. But I know that just doing it is what makes me confident, as what makes me successful, even if I fail. Does that make sense? Because I get myself a win just for trying. All right, and I don't mean like the soccer trophy kids. I mean, if I put myself out there and I tried that I know my hardest, then I count it as a win, even if it didn't work out. So, and that's the, 2 of the jobs that I had while I was here in Missouri. Well, now I'm not in Missouri, I'm in Texas. But 2 of the jobs that I had in Missouri, both of them I could do. Both of them I did not do successfully. I obviously still don't have them because they didn't work out for one reason or another. Actually, 3 jobs, now that you mention it. 2 of them actually were going to cost me money to work there for like the first month, which, okay. And my family just couldn't afford it. And actually, one of them, I still didn't even break even. I spent money. When I went to go work for the post office, I had to pay for all my training, lay out all the money for my training, and because the lady never put in the paperwork for me to get reimbursed, I never saw any of that money back. But that's beside the point. So, working at the post office, I laid out a lot more money than I ever earned. But, I still went out there and I tried because I didn't know. I didn't know if I was going to be successful. I knew I was going to try, and that's what was going to make me successful. So, that's it. I wanted to just tell you that I wanted to get on here, and that's where my self-confidence comes from. Obviously, I've practiced a lot of crafting in my days, and I might have some, I'm sure that God has gifted me with some natural abilities, but I feel like everybody has some sort of natural abilities themselves, whether it's caring for others or cooking or sewing or cleaning or organizing. You just have to find what you're good at and that you enjoy, because you don't want to just like, look, I'm good at making money, but I don't really enjoy doing that. That's not fun life. But you just have to go out there and you have to find what you're good at and what you enjoy doing, and then do it, and then you'll be successful and you'll have confidence, because with success comes confidence. They kind of go hand in hand. A lot of people feel like you need confidence to be successful, but it actually works the other way around. The more successful you are, the more confident you are. And that sounds weird, but that's what I found for me anyway. Okay? So, like I said before, next time I see you, I'll be in Houston.
Well, that's it, everybody. I made it in a little over 12 hours and 10 minutes to be exact, with stops, which was great. And thank you for coming along with me. I really appreciate it. I just got so excited to see the baby that I forgot to end this vlog. So here's a picture of the cat crawling up on my head while I was trying to sleep. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Share with friends and family. Anybody you know who wants to hear me babble, who needs a little boost in self-confidence and how I do it. And if you haven't yet, click subscribe. And when you do, a little bell will pop up. When you ring that bell, YouTube will let you know whenever I upload a new video. And as always, take care. God bless. We'll see you next time. Bye.